Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to 3 nights in a row of Triple Experience podcasting shows. Tonight, I'm by myself, and before I start, I just want to give a big shout out to Steelers Realm Podcast for the MegaCast 6 yesterday. It was crazy. It was entertaining. We had a little bit of technical difficulty, but that's the way it happens in situations with technology and the internet. And realistically, you do not, people, um, you don't stream live from your car. God bless them, but you just don't do it. I don't know. But anyway, I got the draft on, and I'm going to talk Steeler football tonight too, because it is huge. I know a WWE draft is going on, I believe, tonight. And Pittsburgh I did not see the second round pick because I thought it started at 8 o'clock. My time management skills are terrible. And the day that I've been having today, it's been a shitty day. So it just keeps getting better and better and better. But I'm going to let my shitty day ruin my podcasting tonight and try to be entertaining as I can be. So, but like I said, I want to give a big shout out to Steelers Realm Podcast, TA, Jim Tiger, Freight Train, all the guys over there for doing a mega cast. Rich Smoke, the smartest man in Philadelphia, and Brian Burns for showing up. I think Burnsy's a little, I don't know. I look, it was a little crazy. So, it was yeah, it was his first podcast. I'm glad I got him on, but I will put Burns on the experience shows to get a little bit more training. Doing podcasts is not easy. And if everybody thought it was easy, they would do it just like pro wrestling, and wrestling's not easy either. So, but also too, we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are 6 picks away from the Steelers pick, the second pick in the second round. They did pick number 32. I know Freight Train was wishing it happened. I did not see it live. They did pick Joey Porter Jr. I'm okay with that pick. I did not see if his dad come out. That would have been the start of it all. So right now the Jets are going to it. I'm trying to get to the Facebook social media page that I have so I can start seeing if anybody got any questions or comments about anything. So let's see here. Let's see who's all there. Let's see. Try to get some stuff up. Here we go. Thanks for tuning in. Oh, thanks, Shane Miller. Yuns, yeah, thank you. I got it at a store. Bob, hey, Boothie, we are looking good. Right now, the Colts are up. I don't know where you guys are at if you're watching it. I'm sure it's Friday night. Drink a cold beverage. The Triple B Experience podcast is sponsored by Alley Cat Beverage. That's what Brian Burns was trying to say yesterday. He said Eric Booterball's beer distributor. It's Alley Cat Beverage. And Bob's Pizza. So if you guys are in the area, grab yourself a couple slices of pizza and a Wapaho. So hi Ryan, thanks for tuning in to the Triple B Experience. Yeah, I'm gonna do a lot of others, just a whole bunch of stuff tonight. Some football. I know it's a little different. I usually don't talk football during my Triple B Experience pulp culture stuff, but the Steelers pick is coming up here soon. So and I'll talk about some other stuff that's going on. Put out some advertisements and some promotion stuff. Talk a little bit of MCU news and rumors, whatever. I just got stuff off the top of my head because I'm uncensored, raw, and uncut. And this is my third podcast this week. 2 of them have been Steeler shows. Ryan says Joey Porter Jr. keeping the legacy going. Yeah. So, I'm looking at the Colts, looking to see if I see Chad Henry in there. I'm looking. I do. I see him on TV. Chad Henry, once again, Indiana graduate on TV. He's a scout for the Indianapolis Colts. That's awesome. The Colts pick is in. Hey, Beth from Florida. Thanks for tuning in to the Triple B Experience. We're talking a whole bunch of stuff. Steelers right now on the draft board here soon. Yeah, I love, that's all I do is talk. Sometimes I talk too much. Some people say I don't talk enough. and the day that I have been going has been a shitty goddamn day. So, and actually, the Triple B experience was in a podcast competition in Indiana County. That contest is done, so we shall see if we won or we lost to the sex guru. We see if we lost to that podcast again for the second straight year. Myself and Steelers Round podcast were the only podcasts who are actually doing stuff this year. But I guess it's all who you know. I don't know anybody, but I know a lot of people. Shane says, looking forward to Guardian of 3. Yeah. But it's not projected to do well. It will. It will. It looks good. It looks good. Right now, the Packers are up. It'll be a good movie, man. I just got to fit it in my time. Hey, Greg Javicki. Sorry I'm a little late. I thought the draft started at 8. Yeah, and now I'm all by myself. Hey, Steve Montgomery, thanks for tuning in. We're going to talk a lot of football and some other stuff, but we're going to get the football out of the lineup to the Steelers pick here. And I appreciate you guys all tuning in. Let me see what you guys are going to pick for the third round for the Steelers pick. I don't know offhand. I'm going to say we need an inside linebacker. I'm going to say I don't know who's up, who's available, because I haven't been paying attention today because I was doing stuff, all day, which is called work, which is, Benton. Javicki says, okay. Well, at least you'll see. Right now, it's the Packers are up, and then New England, Washington, Detroit, and then Pittsburgh, and then we're done. I know everybody's going to watch it for other stuff, but I mean, realistically, I'm going to talk about football the whole way up to the Pittsburgh Steelers draft. So you Steelers fans, stay tuned. We'll get a little bit. It's the third day in a row I've talked Steelers, and I'm surprised I'm not talked out. Like I said, yesterday was the first appearance of Brian Burns on the podcasting world history. The FCC did not shut us down, and we are still going strong. So everybody that thought, and if they put the Vegas line that Burns would shut us down quickly, we came through. Oh shit. Okay, we got pick 80 also tonight. Oh, I can't. I ain't gonna stay on that long, Bones. I'll watch it. Okay. See, I'm all fucked up. I thought it was started at 8:00, and I would have talked about when Joey Porter got drafted, because I knew that was going to happen. But also too, I need to play the Powerball because I like to take a vacation for the next 20 some years. It'd be great. So 80th pick, Bones. It'll probably be 11:30 tonight. So Matt Fulmer, thanks for tuning into the Triple B Experience. Right now we're looking. Burns got you all fucked up. I know, and then he bitches at me. Shane says Joey Porter Jr. I have mixed feelings about him. Well, he did have 11 pass deflections last year, Shane. So we shall see. I don't know if he'll probably come in and start later on. I don't know. Yeah, you're totally right about Burns. He was. Hey, Annette, thanks for tuning into the Triple B Experience. I'm by myself tonight because last night was so much for everybody. They had to take a break, but it's me tonight talking. We're going to still keep talking football here. If you guys have any questions, concerns, if you want to get your pick in, if you want to drop your 80th third round 80th pick in too, that's great. But I'm not going to be on that long because yeah. Donnie Fulmer, Mr. Tap Out, thanks for tuning in. Next Thursday night, we're going to be doing MegaCast wrestling pick, Donnie. I'll get a hold of you. T. Ranchula, good seeing you, brother. Hope everything is well. Good seeing you, T. Thank you for tuning into the Triple B Experience. Yeah, I'll get a hold of you, Donnie. We'll do the picks next Thursday, and hopefully we could do it in an hour. And I'll get you guys in the chat room, and we'll just do the picks for the WWE pay-per-view. And I'm going to talk wrestling here later on when I'm still talking football right now. Yeah, you're good, Shane, too. Hopefully you're good. I'll run to have the running sheet next week. Yeah, so next week will be 3 shows again. I know, it's crazy. And I don't know. I just want to put the APB out on Brian Burns. I have not heard about Brian Burns. He hasn't said nothing all day. I don't know. I don't know if he was pissed last night at the MegaCast, But I just want to say that it was hard for he was trying to talk about some college and NFL stuff, but his internet was freezing, his picture was freezing up, and you were only getting half of what he was talking about, which everybody in America is probably thankful that actually happened because, like I said, I'm still running today. I didn't get a shutdown and cease and assist from YouTube or nothing yet, but that could have been so close. Oh yeah, yeah, we can do that. Yeah, I'll send you a link, Donnie, if you want to come on like after this Steeler pick. We'll come on and we're going to talk about Chris Coleman, the world beater Chris Coleman's upcoming match in Imagine Wrestling. And I'll bring you on, Donnie, and I could do that. So I just got to do a little tech savvy stuff, and I'll bring you on. I got your email, and I'll bring you on, Donnie. Just bear with me. I'll let you talk about that upcoming match. That's going to be real good. I'm going next Saturday night. Anybody that's in Indiana County that used to watch wrestling in Indiana County, that wants to see a show, wants to see a great match, and wants to support Chris, the world beater, Chris Coleman, come on up to Altoona. I'll be watching. I'll be sitting in the stands cheering them on. Oh, it doesn't have to be today? Oh, okay. Okay. Thursday. We can talk about it Thursday during the megacast, brother. Definitely. Okay, we can do that if you want. Thursday night, when we're taking picks, we can actually start the show about promoting his upcoming heavyweight title match. And Imagine Wrestling is going against Gorgeous Gregory. Yeah. Okay, we can do that. That's fine. I know everybody's busy. I try to be busy too. The lines are up right now. Steelers pick is coming up here pretty soon. Detroit's selection, who knows? Who cares? I don't care. I'm just going to talk a little bit of the football while we got it. Anybody else want to give their next Steeler pick? Who do you think is going to be the next Steeler pick up here at pick 49? I think it's 49. I'm going to say an inside linebacker because we don't have anybody. It'll definitely be an inside linebacker, but what do I know? Quarterback Brian Branch from Alabama went to Detroit. Looks promising, Shane says. Yeah, anything looks promising right now. I think we're good. I like that. Thanks, Bob Derry. Bob Derry says Branch is picked up from Atlanta. Emily Foster, thanks for tuning into the Triple B Experience. Yeah, I think that offensive tackle we got yesterday was good. I like that. I'm okay with that. Bones Javicki, White from Georgia Tech or Benton from Washington? Okay, Javicki, you pretty much your shit too. You got some fantasy Super Bowl rings. Yeah. So right now, next up is New England. The Patriots are on, going to be on the clock. Then Washington, then Green Bay, then Pitt. Brian Waddell, thank you for tuning into the Triple B Experience, the Friday night edition, where we talk pop culture, but we're going to talk a little bit about the Steelers right now because the Steelers will soon be up for their next draft pick. I missed the Joey Porter Jr. because I thought it was 8 o'clock because my time management skills suck because we did the whole mega cast. You can find the mega cast on Spotify and all social media stuff last night. We did 2 hours and 36 minutes. It went off the chain. It got derailed. We try to be entertaining as we can be. And when you have a lot of people and a lot of stuff trying to do. Okay, T, thank you very much. AON in Johnstown, June 21st, War Memorial, Thunder in the Valley, my first AON heavyweight title match. Hope to see you there. Okay, brother. And it's all because of you, T. All because of you. T. Ranchler, one of the legends in Western Pennsylvania and on the East Coast today. He's been everywhere. He's done it all in the wrestling business. A great guy, the 24th. Okay, in June, he's going for the AON heavyweight title. And he's probably, whoever he's wrestling is going to get his ass beat because T. Ranchler is going to beat his ass. I wrestled T. It was one of the most hardcore matches I've ever had in my entire life. And if you don't bring it with T, you're going to eat it. That's the truth, T. I mean, hey, so yeah, Donnie Fulmer said, hey, T. And I appreciate all workers to come on and, support my brand. And I support these guys. And I try to get out to as many independent shows as I can. I know tonight Prospect Pro Wrestling was tonight, but it's so hard to do the show and go to a show. Thank you. Love you too, T. Thank you. Yeah. So if you guys need tickets to AON's Thunder in the Valley, if you need to check out AON, you need to check out Tarantula. Check them out. Western Pennsylvania's finest, man. One of the legends in pro wrestling, and it's an honor that he's appeared on the show. I appreciate it. I truly do. I miss going to shows. Indie wrestling is something that I truly passionate about, and I wish one of these days all these wrestling federations can join together and put their egos aside to have one mega wrestling show around the area where everybody can be entertained by every company on every show. That would be great. No, thank you, T. You know. Oh, Donnie said he was working that match with me and T. Yeah, that was at the legendary Omni. Now it's a church. But yeah, it was for the whoever won got the score for the APWF. Come down to that main event in a hardcore me versus T, and my eyes are rolling in the back of my head when I got hit with that road sign. So that was probably one of my many concussions. Probably, but hey man, like I said, if you didn't bring with T, you better have brought it. So you know, good match. T still got it, man. And he's probably, I'm telling you, I don't know who you're working, T, but he better pack a lunch. He better pack a fucking lunch because he's going to get worked like no other. So the pick is in for the New England Patriots. I appreciate you guys all tuning in on a Friday night. Tuning in. The great T Ranchula showed up, was popped on. Mr. Tap Out Donnie Fulmer. I got Bones Javicki. I got people. The only person I ain't seen was Brian Burns yet. So Shane, we need to put a special bulletin for Brian Burns because yesterday he just maybe I don't know. Dana Roofner, thanks for tuning in. Pack a food truck, yeah. The Patriots selected. I hate the Patriots. Let's see who they got while we're waiting for the Pittsburgh Steelers, and then I can go back to talking to some pulp culture and some more wrestling stuff. His internet went out. Yeah. Oh, hey, all hands for yeah. I'm telling you, I messaged him today. I'm like, hey Burns, you had some great stuff, but your internet kept freezing up. Which in doing this podcast stuff, you have to keep the stuff flowing, and it's very hard when you got a lot of other people and people talking over, and everybody's got to get their say because everybody's opinionated, and I understand that. And that was the Mega Cast 6. We've done a couple where we had Cordell Stewart on. We had Cordell Stewart, Randy Fuller, ex great Pittsburgh Steelers. I'd love to get some Steelers on, my Triple B Black and Gold Dynasty show. I would love that. But also, too, I'm going to, on my Black and Gold Dynasty show, Rich Smoke will be a part of that. He's also on the panel for the Wrestling Megacasts. Rich Smoke knows football. TA and Freight Train from the Steelers realm with JT. They could be guests anytime on my show. Burns, I need to get Burns on one of my Triple B Experience shows, as long as the internet, maybe I don't know. You got to get that internet going. I'm sure he's going to be pissed off next time I see him. Yeah, Shane, Rich is fantastic. Rich knows so much about more than just the Philadelphia Eagles football team. He knows a lot about the NFL. He's getting back into doing the wrestling stuff. We talked after the show last night. He's all geared up for next week. Benjamin, thanks for tuning into the Triple B Experience. We are trying to hold off to wait to the Pittsburgh Steelers pick, and then I'm going to go talk about some wrestling and some pulp culture. Hopefully you guys have some questions and comments that you guys could see. We just had before, we had the great Tarantula on the show. It's an honor when big name wrestlers that I faced and been in the ring with come on the show, man. So I appreciate all the love and support that this little podcast getting. Hopefully we won the Bob Coy. Thanks for tuning in to the Triple B Experience. I love the random guy just walking behind him in some shows. Love it. Yeah, well, I just, but also too, like I said, this is the third show of the week. Next week we'll have 3 shows. The Washington Redskins at 47, their selection is in. We'll see here. We're 2 picks away from the Pittsburgh Steelers pick. Chad, thanks for tuning in. Cornerback Jartavius Martin, Illinois, the Commanders. So, yeah. So, hey, guys, I truly appreciate you guys all tuning in and stuff. I know everybody's busy, and I appreciate everybody, jumping on. And, I like to say hi to everybody. I try to give it some kind of flair, some kind of, situation where I try to say hello to everybody. Sometimes there's comments that I don't see until after the show which is highly crazy, which I don't know. Oh my God, Paul Atlas, thanks for tuning in, brother. Paul, thank you for tuning in. If you got any wrestling shows, Paul, and you want to write some dates up, I will put them out here. I know Tarantula was on prior. I don't know if he's still on. He threw a date out, and I mentioned it because I'm just waiting right now for the Steelers to give their pick, and then I'm going to go into some wrestling shows like tonight. Like I said, it was Prospect Pro Wrestling in Worthington. I just couldn't. It's hard to go on Friday night when I'm doing this, and it's just so hard. And tomorrow night is IWC. Next week is Rise Wrestling. I'm gonna talk about that momentarily after the Steelers draft. Oh, Rich Smoke is in the house. Oh yes, T's here. Oh man, I got. Oh my God, I feel honored. I got a lot of celebrities tonight. I truly appreciate it. Who's who in the Pennsylvania wrestling, independent, big time wrestling? You guys have done it all. I truly appreciate this. I got pick 48. We're one away with the Pittsburgh Steelers at 49. And then I will go to some other stuff. So hopefully you guys can comment some questions. I know WWE is having also their draft night. I'm going to have to watch it later because I can't do 6 things at once, which is crazy. So, yeah, he's on fire, Shane. He knows his stuff. He'll be ready to pick next Thursday. But I think I'm going to pick with my head and not my heart. You know, I'm the last in the pick'ems for the Wrestling Megacast. I'm terrible. It's my show, and I'm the guy who's in the business, and I'm the worst guy to make picks, which is terrible. So the Buccaneers selection is in. Waiting for the Steelers, all you Steeler fans that have jumped on the Triple B Experience podcast. Usually I do the Steelers stuff on the Triple B Black and Gold Dynasty. I do 2 shows. I do a lot of stuff, really. And I do appreciate everybody that tunes into every show. I try to keep it as entertaining as I can, and I just try to be me, and that's all you can do. So they took a tackle from North Dakota State. Guy looks like he just drank beer at the Rose Inn. Or he looks like a professional wrestler. He looks like just a lumberjack or something. So, Nathan Morgan, thanks for tuning in. Nate, maybe you got a Steelers pick on who they're picking for here because they're up right now next. I'm a slave to the craft. Yeah. I'm a slave to the man because working for a living is just god awful. I'm waiting for that 20-year plus vacation. That was the big tackle from North Dakota State, 6'5", 302. He looks like a Marion Center guy. Yes, he does. He's a big dude. Hey, man, God bless him. North Dakota State. You know, I think that's Division II, I think. Benjamin, go Steelers. Steelers will be up here. We're on the board. And I'm going to throw some announcements to my buddy Todd DeFazio, who's doing a big comedy thing June the 3rd, people. And also, hey, if you got tickets to go Dave Chappelle, God bless you. I heard they're going for some tickets are going for $200 and almost $70. Others are going for $80. I'm on it now. Retired over a year. It's great. I know you're working all the time, brother. I feel bad. I can't even lace my tennis shoes up. Drew Sanders or Beaton. Either one would be great. Okay, Bones. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna wait. Bob Derry said the Steelers pick is in. I'm gonna hold off because I stream my my cable. I actually get good cable. I get a lot of channels. I do not have, but I still stream some stuff. So the pick is in at 49. The third pick in the Steelers so far. Pick the tackle. They picked Joey Porter Jr. I like Sanders, Steve says, or that big fatty from Baylor. Oh, I'm going to blow a nut if they take that nose tackle from Baylor, Sika. I've wanted him, and I had him in a mock draft. I got him in the 2nd round. Oh, man, a nose tackle. I tell you what, it'll be Christmas come early. I would do a backflip, but I'd pull my pancreas or something. Yeah, from Baylor. Yeah. Oh, Shane, yeah, that'll be great. My whole day's been a shitty day, and if we get a nose tackle, my day has just got brighter. My day would be oh, man, that would be awesome. We need a nose tackle. God damn, I would just go ballistic. I'm going to go play a Powerball number or something. Still on the verge. I sent a Canadian Mountie to look for Brian Burns. He still has not said anything to me. I just want to put it out there. Okay. Okay. I'll take it. I'll take a nose tackle. I was going to ask you what position. Okay. Boop, boop, boop. I'll take a nose tackle. I don't care who it is. Just give me a nose tackle. But also, too, it's also good to have some Samoans, more Samoans on the team. Brian Lamort, Mordecai, thanks for tuning in to the Triple B Experience up in DuBois, Pennsylvania, or wherever you're at, sir. I truly appreciate it. You missed Brian Burns on the show yesterday, and I still can't find him. I think he was a little upset because his internet was. I'm cracking jokes now, but I have to. You know, I feel bad. He had a lot to add to the show, but it's so hard when you like a little bit of podcast etiquette. If you ever use your phone, do it horizontally because it actually fills up the screen a little bit more. That's all. I'm not trying to be an ass. Okay. Wisconsin. Okay. Defensive. Yeah. Okay. Okay. We'll see. Bones Javicki could be right. Okay. Steelers pick is up. I'm sure it's in on other cable systems, not my own. Wow. Okay. There's some Steeler fans. I'm watching the NFL Network right now. Just third show I did this week. I wish I could do this for a living. I just grabbed 2 seats license for the Steelers. It'll be a lot of good football coming in the future. Yeah. Oh, that's awesome, T. Congratulations. You'll have an awesome time down there, brother. And you know what I hope, T? You put $5 on one of those 50-50 that gets to be $127,000 and you win it. You know what I mean? Hey, God bless you if that happens. I tried that one time. Not yet. I know. I'm still holding on. Still holding on. Because I didn't have anything written down for any type of run sheet tonight because I was just ad-libbing on the fly due to the fact that, oh, wow, who's this? Oh, there's Burns. He's on TV. Oh, bro. No wonder I can't get a hold of you. Can't get a hold of Burns because he's on TV. Oh, he's never going to talk to me again. Okay, Bones, you're the man. I can't do a backflip, Steve. I will break my pancreas. I'm okay with that. Very good pick. Keanu Benton. I can't even pronounce it. 6'3", 309, 40-yard dash, quicker than I can. From Wisconsin, Keanu. Just a name like that. It has to be good. Look at those highlights. Oh, there's your starter. That's what I said. That's Brian Burns out there. So I'm happy. I'm very. You know what? I had a shitty fucking day. I'm talking bad. Shitty fucking day where I'm cutting Ultimate Warrior promos in places where I shouldn't be. No, I can't do a spinneroonie either. I couldn't do a leg drop. I wouldn't be able to get up. I mean, Steve, you see me in the gym. I mean, we both work our asses off, but it's hard, brother. You know, I could do a speed bag at Watkins Boxing in Indiana. If you ever need to go boxing, go to Watkins Boxing. Brandon's is one hell of a guy. Trains a lot of young up-and-coming kids, and he actually has Golden Glove boxers trained in his facility. And I would actually wish he would he can actually do a little wrestling show there, but he doesn't have a wrestling ring. He has a boxing ring. Yeah, the struggle is real, brother. It's so real. So real. So I appreciate you guys tuning in with the Steelers. I'm happy with that pick. It's a nose tackle. Christmas has come early right now. Hey, later, T. Thanks for tuning in, buddy. God bless you. Hopefully I see you the 24th or before that. I want to get out the KSWA shows. I always do. It's just so busy, man. I really want to get that. I want to see a show underneath the bridge before I die. Those are great shows. They have a great product, great wrestling down there. KSWA. I want to make this podcast on Friday with this stuff, a lot of independent stuff, you know. So, hey, have a great night, T, and a great weekend. I'm trying, Steve. I'm trying. So, like I said, if you guys need to go back, July 15th. Thanks, brother. I'm going to write it all up when I do these podcasts on Friday. I have a section called the Indie Wrap Up where I talk about wrestling shows that if I can't make or try to make, but also if people that are listening can go to the shows, you know, whatever I can use my platform for promoting independent wrestling around the area, I'm going to do my damnedest, brother. So Under the Bridge. Yeah, I've never been to one. I never got booked. I never been to one, but I want to be one as I want to go down and see one as a spectator. Just busy stuff in my life always happens. But anyway, like I said, there is no try, only do. I'm not doing a spinneroonie, Donnie, and I'm not doing anything that'll kill my back because, you know, I'm still lifting, still working, still doing stuff. I'm still doing it. So let me get into some situations where I can actually, I want to talk about, right now I want to go, Greg Javicki, I don't know wrestling, but awesome job on the podcast, bub. Hey, thanks for tuning in, Bones. Love this draft so far. I do too. Hey, tell your mom and dad I said hello. So anybody that needs any military weapons, go to Military Depot on DeHaven Road. Tell them Bubba sent you. Buy some military gear. Proud sponsor of the of me for many years. The Javicki family, the Military Depot. Trisha Farmer Taylor, how you doing? Thanks for tuning in to the Triple B Experience tonight, the Friday edition. We just talked about a whole bunch about it. Steeler football. We had some great wrestling legends that popped on to say hello. Like I said, I do this spot. Okay, brother. Tell your brother to fucking get buff and tell him to go to the gym. His other half goes to the gym. I never seen him at the gym. I called him out too. Probably hanging out with Burns somewhere. Okay, Bones. Thanks for tuning in, brother. Have a great weekend. So anyway, the indie wrap-up segment that I'm trying to do is a segment that I'm doing with some local professional wrestling to give you some some card. Tomorrow night is the IWC show, the huge IWC, very premier professional wrestling league in this area. Brock Thompson, thanks for tuning in, where they actually have major stars, major guys they train that actually went to the big time in AEW and WWE. Yeah, Shane, he rose in picking up the ladies. Javicki Javicki's at home because his other half was at the gym, but Burns is nowhere to be found. So one mega podcast talking Steeler football, and he doesn't even show. Like he won't even like do my texts. I don't know. Maybe he's mad. I don't know. I pissed a lot of people off lately. I don't know. But I'm happy with that draft pick with that nose tackle. Like I said, I'm ecstatic. So we got another pick later on. I don't think I'll be on that long. I got to do other stuff. But I appreciate, like I said, tomorrow night also. Let me get to the sheet where I need. I got sheets everywhere. So I had this written because last week I talked about it. Was the IWC Super Show Saturday, which will be tomorrow, April 29th, bell time, 7 p.m. They have a meet and greet at 5 p.m. at the CFC Bank Event Center, formerly the Ross Traver Gardens. Jake Wiley, one half of the Imagine Tag Team Champions, the Rad Boy. And I got some great news that I'm going to present here momentarily after I get lovely done with this IWC lineup. It's going to be Rob Van Dam versus Channing Decker. Jake the Snake Roberts will be in the house tomorrow. Brian Cage versus Anthony Katia, the IWC World Heavyweight Champion, the man that's unsigned and should be on every major TV station all across this fucking United States. He is Mr. Big Time Bill Collier, and he is the real deal going against Derek Dillinger. The IWC high stakes title match, Slade Rules, is Spencer Slade versus John McChesney with Julia Lynn. Jake in the flesh. Yes. Chris, thanks for tuning in to the Triple B Experience show. We talked a little bit about the Steelers picks. I'm liking them. I'm liking his Steeler draft. It is Christmas come July, Christmas come April, Christmas. So, but also too, you have Glenn Spector versus Felix Kahn. Jamie Jason and Alexander Grabiel versus Bulk Nasty and Jason Taylor. The IWC tag title match. Brotherly Love, not Brother Love. Sorry, I get a little hyper. The Lebanon Dawn and Tito Oric versus the Mambo Taliano and Chase Gold versus Alexander Apollo and Anthony Young. Super Indie title match was Cole Carter versus Gannon Jones Jr., Katie Arquette, Andrew Palace, and J.N. Argonauts versus Ray Lynn, R.C. Dupree, and Jack Pollock. Handicap match is the man who's been on the show for some interviews, the Gavel David Lawless and Plumber Security versus JC Sensation and Jock Sampson. Tonight, it was Prospect Pro Wrestling. I know of Jake Wiley. Yeah, Big Time and Spencer on the same card. Yes, Cousin Mike from Kentucky, brother. How you doing? I'm loving this draft, Cousin Mike. I'm loving this draft. Well, okay, Trisha, how old is Jake the Snake? Jake the Snake is probably in his mid-60s, maybe to late 60s. He does not wrestle anymore, but also too, Sunday night he's doing a comedy act. He's doing his stand-up comedy. He'll be signing autographs at IWC, and maybe, just maybe, and loving it too. I am too. Maybe, just maybe, he'll give somebody to DDT. Now, I want to tell you, Trisha, I actually got one of his DDTs before, and it is so fast, you don't even see it coming. And I did wrestle Jake the Snake, and he took his boot off and hit me in the head and pinned me. So I got DDT'd by Jake, and I actually got my ass beat. Mike says, Khan is impressing the hell out of me. Yes, he is. Omar Khan and Khan we trust, man. I can't wait for this next pick coming, man. This is the third show. Cool. I haven't heard his name in years. Oh, he's up there. Jake Wiley, love the podcast. Be sure to share to everyone. Bubba is definitely rad. Well, while you're on, Jake, there is a huge announcement. Rise Wrestling. Rise Wrestling. And I will be there. I believe it's May 13th. I don't have it written down anywhere. I think it's May 15th or 13th. I don't know, Jake, if you know the date right now, because I have everything, a clusterfuck of notes and shit on my lovely desk. And because I'm reading, I'm trying to use my phone, but oh my God, I got another half of the Imagine Tag Team Champions, the professional Braden Elliott. It's May 13th, and it's not Friday night, it's Saturday, so you don't have to fuck with Jason on Friday night because Jason is going to fuck up Money Shot on Saturday night. That's right. Everybody, get your tickets for the Rad Boys versus Money Shot. I'm telling you, you will be impressed. Yes, Braden in the house. Thank you, guys. The Rad Boys. I had the interview with the Rad Boys about approximately 3 weeks ago. Genuine guys, good guys. I love them to death. They're great, very respectful, and it's a shame. And God bless the wrestling people in the wrestling community because I get more respect in the wrestling community sometimes than I do doing other stuff in my life, and I really can't comment about that because I truly would like to. So, yeah, stuff. Love talking. I love talking stuff. I mean, I try. But yes, the Rad Boys versus Money Shot. Money Shot has been appearance on dark matches on AEW. They are one of the premier tag teams, but they're going against one of the most hyper two individuals beside myself that I've ever seen in my entire fucking life when they come out of the ring. They are just full of energy. They are the young lions of professional wrestling in this area. Bar none. Buy it. Write it down right now. Because if I had a goddamn wrestling federation, they'd be booked. And there's be a lot of people booked because I'd love to see something that, like I said to T before, a huge, huge card of all wrestling federations with one match. Now I'm going on a tangent now because this is the day I've had. A tangent where you had some kind of super show. Everybody puts their egos in fucking check, shuts the fuck up, and does something, whatever. People don't like what I got to say, but you know what? I have a podcast, so I say it because I didn't get turned down yesterday on my Steeler Megacast when I brought Brian Burns. And the FCC didn't shut me down, and that was on him, not me, because I was the host. But also, too, this one is my separate one. Yes, I want to see a super indie. I want to see a super indie WrestleMania type stuff with everybody being represented in a match, and they can book it the way they want to do it and put their egos at the door or leave their egos at the house and do something great for wrestling in the area. I don't see why why people can't put their egos in check. I have an ego. I put my ego in check. I try to be a team player, but also too, yes, Money Shot, May 13th. Yes, that'll be awesome. And also May 6th, next Saturday night at Imagine Wrestling, the Rad Boys will be in the house defending their tag team titles. And my boy, the world beater, Chris Coleman, will go one-on-one against the Imagine Wrestling heavyweight champion. He says he's gorgeous or whatever. I don't think he is. Gorgeous Gregory, a ripoff of Gino Hernandez, but Gino had, had more charisma and more umph. you know? So, yeah, sorry, I got some emails coming in. Oh, okay, cool. I got people talking. I appreciate everybody tuning in on their Friday nights. I know Friday nights, a lot of people have a lot of stuff to do, but I truly appreciate you guys tuning in. Tonight is the SmackDown WWE draft. I don't know who they're drafting. Hopefully it'll be damn straight. Donnie Fulmer said the world beater is going to beat his ass. And we're also next Thursday night, we are going to have a mega cast, wrestling mega cast, where we're going to do our WWE picks. All the boys will be in the house, the wrestling panel, the guys that are part of the Triple B Experience family. These guys are all great guys. They're all from different walks of life, and we try to have fun and be entertaining as we are on our shows. Oh, well, Chris, I try. It gets me in trouble being very opinionated, but I mean, I really would want. I know we're in the wrestling part of this journey. I really would want to see a super independent wrestling show, and I know Donnie probably agrees with me. Just like you could put one match of every federation on the show, okay? And as long as they are professionally trained, there are some good wrestlers out there that you take the best of the best, okay? And your main event could be somebody that's big on TV. That is your main event. People will come to see that. I don't know. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know. But if I had $100,000, because that's what it would take probably to do it right, yeah, I would. I can get a license anytime, and I don't want to do that because I'm getting married. That's what I want to do. I don't want to be a wrestling promoter now anymore because it's very, very hard. It's very stressful. It's a different time. Let these younger guys do it, like the Rad Boys, and other people. Big time Bill Collier still going strong. Then the world beater Chris Coleman, and Hippie, the Jimmy the high flying hippie. Great guys. This Glenn Spector and the Gavel will be having another rematch next week. That'll be awesome. The Gavel pulled out a victory on the last show at Imagine Wrestling. Rise Wrestling. You got Rise Wrestling coming. You got RWA. You got PW. You got PWX. I'll say it all. Oh, thank you so much, Chris. Thank you. Yeah, she's a keeper. That's my tag team partner out there. When you have a good somebody on the side to support you and all your stuff you do, it's great. We will we would contribute the Rad Rex pay to get this. Yeah. Oh my God, that's funny. Holy shit. Yeah. Well, if I saw all my fucking comic books, I'd have a company, but I can't because I love my comic books. Yes, thank you, Emily. Yeah, I love my comic books, and I'm not going to have my comic books. But I love the business. I love stuff where, you know what I mean? I can walk in to, say, Imagine Wrestling, and the utmost respect. You're getting hugs and handshakes when you go through the door. I mean, it's something to see the young guys and the older guys still doing it. Yeah. And hey, Rad Boys, just get booked everywhere and kick everybody's ass and just be entertaining as you guys can be, because you guys are entertaining. So I believe that. So yeah, I mean, I know I'm getting a little bit off the tangent, but it's nice to just to chat with people, guys that are coming on. Jess Brewer, thanks for tuning into the Triple B Experience. We were talking a little bit about wrestling, independent wrestling, some shows coming up. Steelers drafted a nose tackle. I'm very excited about that. That's why the energy is coming, because I've had such a shitty day, but I'm not going to let that ruin my life, because after 3:30, my life is grand. And everybody that works out there for a living, God bless you. Drink a beer from Alley Cat Beverage in Indiana County, and then get some Bob's Pizza if you're ever in town. Grab some Bob's Pizza in Awapaho. Yeah, thank you. I love you guys too, man. You guys are fucking great. I wish you fucking worked for me. I fucking wish. Oh my God. You guys, and very respectful. You guys are very respectful, and you guys bust your ass. So, even when times are bleak, guys, just keep persevering. Keep persevering and tell everybody to kiss your fucking ass. And I could say that on my show. I can say that. Just keep doing what you're doing. I can't wait to see you guys next Saturday night in Imagine Wrestling. I don't even give a shit who you guys fucking wrestle. I don't fucking care. Just to see you guys all pumped up and seeing Jake fucking doing his Ultimate Warrior fucking from pillar to post, and Braden going off and, dropping some elbows and doing some double team maneuvers. Great stuff. Keep doing what you're doing. Doesn't matter who you're wrestling. just kick ass and take names. Yeah, Chris, I love Bob Pizza too. I love it. I love it too. So yeah, I guess I was watching SmackDown. I'm watching like 16 million different shows, but it is what it is. So yeah, next week is a WWE pay-per-view. Hi, Jennifer McCorkle out from Philadelphia. You need to get Rich Smoke if he's in the house. You guys can talk Philadelphia Eagles football with the smartest man in Philadelphia. You missed that. We had Brian Burns on yesterday on the MegaCast, and nobody knows where Burns is right now. Tried to locate him all day. He gets on one podcast and he freezes up a couple times and he gets mad and I don't know. He was very vocal yesterday on all his stuff. It's just that the internet kept chopping in and out, and it messed up his comical the wording that he wanted to do. So yeah, I mean, and I know, and Shane, I know you're out there. You know, because you said it was on fire yesterday. Burns is money. He didn't pay his internet bill. He has a good job. I just think, in all defense of Burns, I think it's in the area. Maybe the weather was kind of bad last night. It all depends because realistically, you got to have good streaming internet to do these podcasts to actually stream live all the time. Because I'll be honest with you, if I unplugged my laptop right now for maybe 15 minutes, just streaming this would kill my battery. So I have to make sure it's plugged in at all times because I had a Steelers. We did a mega cast with the Steelers, Randy Fuller, and my laptop went kapooey, and I almost punched a hole through my wall because I think I have anger issues. People, I'm very sorry. I can't handle stupidity, and just lately, like I said, I need a paid vacation for 20 years plus. So also, now Shane said something about next week. Like I said, next week the Guardians of the Galaxy is coming, and if you've never saw the Guardians of the Galaxy movie, it is Marvel's ragtag thing, like Mike Fabian. He told me this one time. He goes, "It's a movie about a fucking talking fucking raccoon." And I said, "Hey, Fabe, I'm telling you something right now. This movie is going to make money, and you're going to watch this movie, and you're going to like this movie. And it's one of Marvel's MCU's greatest trilogy. The trilogy is going to be bad. I think there's going to be some major situations that happen next week. I don't know where to go to watch the movie because I'm so busy next week, but I don't want to have spoilers, and I will not spoil an MCU movie if I haven't seen it yet, and people have seen it. I'm not like that. I know I'm a prick and an asshole sometimes, but I'm not spoiling anything. So I just want to say it'll be worth. I think there's going to be a lot of trouble after this movie. I think there's going to be a lot. The team will be dissolved. I'm just going to say one thing. I think I think Drax will die, and I think Raccoon might die too. There's going to be a lot of death and tragedy to end this. James Gunn is going to end this franchise on his terms, and he's going to move on into the DC universe. And if you guys seen that Flash trailer, like I'm going from Marvel to DC, that Flash trailer is supposedly people have actually seen the movie of the new Flash movie, and they say it's the best DC movie ever. So, Freight Train, how you doing? I know Freight Train's happy they got Joey Porter Jr. I'm happy we got a nose tackle finally. So it's been Sarver, PA, 2X before Pittsburgh Mills, nice little theater. Butler has a nice one. Yeah. Oh, I know, Shane. Yeah, you're a guide. You're like a connoisseur. Like you always throw me these stuff, man. And it's just like I said, I need a vacation, 20 years getting paid, and do all this stuff to try to get everything done. So because this show here is tonight's just a potluck of potpourri. This is the third podcast I'm going to be promoting. Next Thursday night is the Wrestling Megacast where we make some picks. Myself, Shane Stodmiller, special field correspondent, the smartest man in Philadelphia, Rich Smoke, Mr. Tap Out, Donnie Fulmer. Hopefully we can get world beater Chris Coleman to talk about his upcoming match for the heavyweight title championship. Now, guys, Chris is from Indiana County, and in professional wrestling to actually have a chance for a heavyweight title match and hopefully have a chance to win the title is a very huge honor. Guy Haberl, how you doing, sir? Hopefully I'm not getting in trouble. God bless you, Guy. Come to Butler, Pennsylvania, Benjamin says. Yeah. Well, I mean, cheap's okay, but when you want to watch a movie theater, you want the thrill of going to a movie theater and being entertained. Yeah, I mean, the last one, like I said before, I went to Indiana and the movie projector messed up and I had to get moved to another theater, me and Tammy, and the lights were on, and it just ruined the atmosphere of going to the movies. I'm not a big popcorn eater guy, but I do like to watch movies. I mean, it's real life sucks sometimes, so that's why I watch movies and do stuff that I love. As everybody has their hobbies, and you should always entertain and do your hobbies, people. No matter how old you are, I could be 85 years old, and God bless if I last that long. I'm still going to do my hobbies. I'm still going to go crazy when the Steelers don't win and they don't draft somebody that you wanted to draft. So, I mean, it happens. So just follow your heart, I guess, people. But Guy Haberl, Guy, I appreciate you coming on. Hopefully, I didn't do anything bad. I hope. I hope not. Well, I try. So, but hey, it's an honor, Guy. Hope everything's going good for you. Thanks for you tuning in to the Triple B Experience. So, I just want to say I'm trying to get my buddy Todd DeFazio, Double D. Todd DeFazio will also be on. Hopefully he can. But I also understand next Thursday everybody's busy. Not everybody can drop everything they do to jump on a podcast and give picks and talk about stuff. I know that it's very, very hard, but also too, Todd is actually promoting a comedy thing, and I'm going to get that here very, very soon so I can actually try to promote it as much as I can and go from there. So, yeah, I mean, I haven't really watching any like TV stuff. I'm waiting for Secret Invasions, and I've just been watching a lot of football because, of course, it's the draft. So, and I haven't really done too much. That's really all I have done this week. I'm just waiting for, like I said, the Guardians of the Galaxy next week. I did watch. I know the Pirates are. I got to say something about the Pirates. You know what I mean? Like, look, I've always been a Pirate fan all my life, and right now they're in first place. I mean, they took 2 out of 3 for the LA Dodgers, and that was great. And Bob Nutting signing, Brian Reynolds was, awesome. So he took his checkbook and he's starting to do stuff. I just want to see the Pirates be contenders. I'm not saying World Series or bust, but I would like to see just be, if you win a championship or something later on, the stadium will be packed. People will support the Pittsburgh Pirates. So, I mean, I'm surprised Nutting did that, but he did. So, I'm still not a big Bob Nutting fan, but let me get to, but I just want to say they're number 1 in the position, and that's good. They do have a pick in 80. They have another pick in the 3rd round. We do not have a 4th round pick, Benjamin, due to the trade for the 1st round pick of Jones with the trade with the New England Patriots. So yeah, and that'll be. I know you. I appreciate all you people for tuning in, but you don't want to. I can't go to the 80th pick. It's just rough. But I want to get this out for my buddy Todd, and I told him I'd help promote it as much as I can. And Todd DeFazio Media presents a Grand Slam comedy event Saturday, June 3rd. It is at the Backdraft Bar and Grill in 3049 Churchview Avenue in Baldwin, PA. 15227. It's about 50 minutes from my house. Nice shirt. I'm learning how to use. I'm learning how to use yuns. We don't say it in Hawaii. Well, I got it from Definitely Yours. It's a Pittsburgh sports shop in Pittsburgh. I picked it up. So now the comedy show that Todd is, if you guys are into comedy, Todd's a great guy. And I know he does good stuff because he tries to promote like no other. So I'm just trying to help my brother out, man. He's a good dude, and he gave me an opportunity into podcasting and helped me out on my journey in podcasting. I am definitely not any Joe Rogan. Maybe nowhere near anybody that's actually famous, anything on here. I just tried to be entertaining. I try to be local until they probably shut me down for being too graphic. Maybe I don't know. I mean, it is for mature audiences. I don't know. So, but also too, the comedy show at the Backdraft with host Mike Z Bird Zidell of Greenberg's Finest Podcast. He's a celebrity. He's a comedian on WDVE. Joey Walsh. We got Next Comedy Improv. Trey McDonald and Arcade from Arcade Comedy. And the headliner is Jeff Conkle, Mr. Wednesday from the WWE morning show. So, Todd DeFazio's proudly presents the Grand Slam of Comedy event. And I'll be promoting it like every time I do a show now. I'm sure it's going to be sold out. I went to a comedy show he did, and I had a great time. Me and Gary went. We had a really good time. He was doing a charity show for one of his friends that tragically passed away. And the comedians were very, very good. So hold on here. I'm going back to my social media because 16-year-old and up. Yeah. Shane's son and all his buddies, they watch my stuff too, and I appreciate that. I mean, I just appreciate everybody that tunes in. Like this is hard, and if Freight Train, if you're on, you know how hard it is to do podcasting. And anybody out there that's doing podcasting, look, I'm not trying to sell. I'm just trying to be me, trying to talk about stuff I love to talk about, and as passionate and as I can. I'm a very passionate individual, and sometimes that gets me in trouble. But also too, like I said, I try to promote some events that I'm aware of that that I know of that people have helped me out along the journey. And like I said, it's on June 3rd at 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. And like I said, the Backdraft Bar and Grill. And I'm going to look on my schedule. I want to go to it because I know my youngest nephew is in the Ken Lancey game. I don't know when that is, but I do know he's actually graduating the night before. So the comedy show is in 304 3049 Churchview Avenue, Baldwin, PA, Emily. It's like 50 minutes for me. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's about 50. Well, no, it's about, I'm sorry, 50 miles. 50 miles for me. I'm sorry. So that's not a bad drive. I would like to see more comedy shows maybe where I'm from in Indiana. That would be great. I wish I had a little bit more money. Oh, hey, no problem. No, thank you. I would love to do a comedy show in Indiana County. That would be great. I couldn't MC one. I can't do any stand up, but who cares for the black and gold? Let's go midnight. Yeah, you're kidding. Thank you. Rich Smoke, the smartest man in Philly. It's real cheap, but Indiana, you need to get a Hep C shot. But Indiana, well, okay. Well, I mean, things, I don't like needles, so I'm not getting any shots. So, not any shots at all. So, but like I said, next week is going to be a huge thing. The Triple B Black and Gold Dynasty. We will review the Steelers draft picks Wednesday night. That is my show Wednesday, all about hepatitis C is popular out west. But yes, we're gonna review the Steelers drafts this Wednesday. So all you Steeler fans that have been with me on this ride Wednesday and Thursday and popped on tonight, please tune in Wednesday. I know during the season I'm going to have two shows, like the preview show of who the Steelers are facing and the review show of win, lose, or draw, the after effects of the Steelers in the season. Also, we'll probably have another mega cast where we give our predictions. I like to go down to training camp. Like this show here was more Steelers and wrestling than anything else, but I mean, it is what it is. I'm just waiting on a lot of, MCU stuff, and there's really just waiting on the shows. So I got to wait, and then I will not give my Guardians of the Galaxy review until after I see the movie, and I'll give it some time because I don't want to be a jackass. Megacast, you say? Yeah. Next Thursday, wrestling megacast. But also too, like I want to give Todd, thank you, Todd. I got to get a hold of everybody. And like I said, it's been a crazy week. And I did see Quantumania, and I actually liked it. I'm probably one of the few that actually did. I thought it was good. But I saw it in the Indiana movie theater when the screen froze up, though. So I just saw it again. I rewatched it again, and I still think it's good. But they make the Ant-Man is not a Kang. It's not a villain. Ant-Man and Kang are not. It's just not, doesn't match up to me. If Shane Stodmiller isn't on the cast, it won't be the same. Make sure he shows up. Oh, I will. Shane knows. I have to put out the bat signal. I have to put out the Shane signal. So I got a long time. We're at pick 59. I got 20. I can't stay on for 20 rounds and wait for the Steelers pick. There will be, oh my God. I only have Hey Vic Roland, how you doing? How's everything going? Yeah, it's Buzzsprout. I only get 12 hours to download stuff. And if I go over my time, I have to pay more. What is Shane's signal? Picking wrestlers that aren't in matches. Yeah. Britt Baker. I'll be there. Thong flops and all. Okay. Yeah, I'll get a hold of you guys. How you doing, Vic? Yeah, I'll get a hold of everybody. Like I said, and tonight was uncensored, uncut, unraw kind of show. The way my day's been going, I talked a lot of, it's Steelers draft time, so it's a special time in my heart. I appreciate all the guys, all the legends from professional wrestling in Western Pennsylvania popping on and giving their shows and stuff like that. Oh, I got Eddie Guerrero beating Brock and Cody at Backlash. Got rising from the grave. Rise up, rise up. So yeah, and then like I said, you can go back and hit the Spotify. All our shows are on Spotify, and you can see the great Brian Burns in the MegaCast. And like I said, once again, I put the APB out for him because I have not heard from him all day, and it doesn't like nothing. I don't know. He lied and cheated, stole from death to take that match. So that's what Rich Smoke says from Eddie Guerrero. So yeah, so I got that, and I tell you what, I appreciate everybody for tuning in. If you haven't smashed the subscribe button, hopefully, like I said, the Indiana County contest is over for all the best in categories in Indiana County. I do not know if the Triple B Experience won the podcast. Yeah, night all. Thank you, Shane. I don't know, but we will know soon. So if I know, then you'll know. And like I said, if I win the Indiana County's podcast, I'm cracking an Iron City beer, and I'm going to do a shot online because the FCC hasn't come down to me. But I had some very important people on tonight, so I don't know. Maybe I'm making some headways. I usually, I don't have. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say about that. So everybody, thank you for tuning into the Triple B Experience on a Friday night. Please support, whoever you need to support in your life. Because if you don't support them, they won't support you. So that's how I look at it. Oh my God. Thank you. Thank you guys so much. I just this is the best thing that I do besides, the person over on the other side, keeping care of the family. That's all you got to do. So everybody have a great weekend. I'll see everybody Wednesday. This is my third show in a row. Yeah, I need to shut the fuck up for a while. So I just want to say, everybody, thanks for tuning in. I'm going to go finish watching the Steelers draft. This Wednesday, I will have a whole review of all the Steelers picks. So you guys stay tuned. And then Thursday, we will have a huge mega cast with all the panel of the most exciting people that you could see on podcasts that you know of. And thank you. Yeah, I'm going to need a break. And then Friday, I'm going to come back with the Triple B Experience show, and hopefully by that time, somewhere in this time, I get to see the Guardians of the Galaxy show, the movie, but it doesn't matter. I don't know how I'm going to do it. If it's a midnight screening, maybe I can go 2 hours of sleep and go to work. So, okay, everybody, peace out. I love you guys for tuning in. Thank you so much. See you guys Wednesday. Please hit like and subscribe. Check out the audio. Just share it to the masses. Share it to the world, because if I could do this for a living, I would. I would retire right now where I'm at, and I would do this and sell and do this. That would be great. And I would definitely have to, shut up and make interesting conversation. So you guys take care. I'm out of here. Have a great night and a better tomorrow. See ya. Bye.